Hello, my name's Kevin Delaney and I am head professional here at Thaden Boys Golf Club. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be looking at putting. I'm going to give you 3 simple drills to help you with your putting, and I guarantee that if you follow these that you will become a better putter. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel, it costs nothing. Make sure that you like this video and leave any comments down below that you want to. If there's anything specifically that you'd like me to work on in the future, please feel free to put a comment on there. So here we're on the 12th green at Thaden, and we're going to be looking at putting. Now there's 3 components that I want you to look at. 1, centeredness of strike on the putter. 2, making sure that the putt starts on the right line. And then 3, the ability to read the green. Now a couple of simple tips and drills. You might well have a putting mirror yourself, that you can buy them, that's quite inexpensive online and stuff. But all I'm going to use to help us today is a couple of tees. So simply, I've got some tees here and we're going to work first of all on centeredness of strike. Right, this is probably one of the most common faults that you see with putting. You'd think that the ability to stand there, make a putt, a very short stroke and hit the middle of the putter is easy, and some people do struggle with this, and it has a great impact on the quality of the strike. Now the ability to find the middle of the putter will give you a consistent roll and a more efficient way of judging distances and things like that. So here's a simple tip to help you make sure that you find the middle of the putt. And what we're going to do is put a couple of tee pegs in the ground that are roughly the width of the putter head apart. And simply all you're going to do is just make a putt, try and pass the club head through the tees, making sure that you strike the ball, and therefore you should be striking the middle of the putter. So right, so there I've put the tees down. So the ball's in the middle. I'm going to make a putt and then try and hit the ball without touching the tees. So you can see there, easy enough for me to pass the putter head through the tees. This works really well. Now, from a coaching point of view, when you look at this, the ability to say to somebody, you know, I can look and say, oh, this is what you're doing wrong, that's what you're doing wrong. But simply to have something down and say, right, just don't hit that, is feedback enough to you to then improve that area of your putting. Now, the next thing that we're going to look at is starting line. Right, so now we're going to talk about starting line. So we used a couple of tee pegs on the ground for making sure that you were striking the middle of the putt. Now we're going to talk about your ability to start that putt on the right line. So let's assume that you've hit the middle of the putter and the ball's starting. The starting line's really important. Your ability to stand there and hit the ball on the intended line that you want to will maximise your chances of getting it through and into the hole. Now you can practice this. This isn't necessarily we're aiming at a particular hole or anything here. We're just going to be trying to start it on the right line. What you do is put the ball about 2 or 3 feet away from a putting gate. Now, I'm going to use 2 tee pegs. You might well online be able to get a putting gate that you can putt through, but 2 tees is exactly the same. So you're just going to put these apart, roughly a little bit wider than the width of the ball, and then move the ball back 2 or 3 feet, and then just try and make the putt through the gate that you want to. So I'll show you. So here, ball's a couple of feet behind the putting gate, and then stand there, make a putt. We're going to try and pass it through. And again, it's much easier when you're practicing to say avoid something, don't hit that, than get too tied up in the technical aspects of it. It's a very, very simple thing, and then you get instant feedback that when you make a bad putt, you're going to hit one of those outside tees. Genuinely, not as easy as you think. The longer putts much harder, but give that a go. Right, so you can see there that I've set it out. So I've got a 10-foot putt that I've measured out with a piece of string. Put the putting gate down a couple of feet in front of the ball, and I've got a starting position, and I've picked the target probably a couple of inches to the side of the hole. I'm going to take that putt. So just Leave the T-peg there as a marker so that you know that you're going to be putting more or less from the same position. Okay, so just mildly under here, it's not a bad putt, but what you're looking for is to say, like there, probably maybe a ball width further left is where I need to be aiming. So then it's a case of reset yourself, move the marker that you were aiming at so that it's the same distance. So if I'm that far to the right of the hole to where I want to be, it's move that marker that much and then go again. Right, so there, measured it out, put the T-peg where I wanted it to be, made the putt, and then it goes in. And then it's just a case of standing it, just keep repeating it, keep repeating it. You can move yourself around the hole, try it from different positions, but essentially the drill will stay the same. Listen, I hope that helps with your putting. Please feel free to leave any comments down below. Hit the like button and share this about as much as you want. Hope you enjoyed it.